Istanbul is a city of layers, east and west, ancient and modern, chaos and calm, all wrapped into one unforgettable place. It's where you can sip tea by the Bosphorus, stand inside a 1,500-year-old mosque, and hear the call to prayer echo as ferries cross continents. In this video, I'm sharing the top 10 best places to visit in Istanbul to help you plan the perfect trip. Let's jump right in! Hagia Sophia is the heart of Istanbul, a place where empires, religions, and centuries collide under one epic dome. First a church, then a mosque, then a museum, and now a mosque again. It's a living symbol of the city's layered history. From the outside, it's massive and powerful. Inside, it's breathtaking. You walk under that enormous central dome, past ancient mosaics of Christ and Mary, alongside Islamic calligraphy and marble pillars that have seen over 1,500 years of use. It's not just beautiful, it's surreal. Visitors are welcome inside. Just remember it's an active mosque now, so dress modestly and remove shoes. Try to go in the morning or near closing time to avoid the biggest crowds. Whether you're into architecture, history, or just want to stand somewhere that's seen the rise and fall of entire empires, Hagia Sophia delivers. It's more than a monument. It's a time machine made of stone and silence. The Grand Bazaar is chaos in the best possible way. It's one of the oldest and largest covered markets in the world, with over 4,000 shops packed into a maze of vaulted alleys. You're not just shopping, you're stepping into centuries of trade, stories, and color. Inside, it's a sensory overload. The smell of spices, the shine of lanterns, the feel of woven carpets, the sound of haggling in a dozen languages.
Are you crazy? You're fucking paranoid, man.
You can find everything from gold jewelry and handmade ceramics to leather goods, textiles, antiques, and Turkish delight by the kilo. Yes, it's touristy. And yes, you'll probably get asked, "Where are you from?" more times than you can count. But that's part of the fun. Smile, chat, negotiate, and enjoy the experience. Even if you don't buy a thing, just walking through the bazaar is worth it. It's not just a market, it's a world of its own. If you've enjoyed the video so far, please subscribe to my channel and click the thumbs up button as well. Taking a boat cruise on the Bosphorus is one of the best ways to see Istanbul from a different angle, literally. The strait splits the city in two, dividing Europe and Asia, with palaces, mosques, mansions, and ancient fortresses lining both sides. You can hop on a short ferry ride or a longer cruise, but either way, you'll glide past the domes and minarets of the old city. See the extravagant Dolmabahce Palace and catch the silhouette of Rumeli Fortress clinging to the hills. On the Asian side, you'll pass wooden yali mansions and quieter neighborhoods that feel like a whole other world. Sunset is the sweet spot. The city lights flicker on, the call to prayer echoes from both shores, and the sky turns gold over the water. Bring a jacket, grab a tea on board, and just let the city move around you. It's peaceful, it's iconic, and it's pure Istanbul. Walking across the Galata Bridge connects more than just two parts of the city. It connects old and new, east and west, tradition and trend. Down below, fishermen line the rails all day, casting lines and chatting with strangers. Above, cars, trams, and people flow constantly, all with a front-row view of the Bosphorus and the Golden Horn. Once you cross, you'll land in Karaköy, one of Istanbul's coolest neighborhoods. It's packed with art galleries, indie cafes, street murals, and a mix of old-school bakeries and modern brunch spots. Grab a coffee and try a simit, which is a Turkish sesame bread ring. Or just explore the alleys that twist between old buildings and new ideas. Galata Tower looms just uphill, and the vibe here is young, creative, and buzzing without being overwhelming. Crossing the bridge is simple, but it always feels like something more. A shift in mood, pace, and perspective. Galata Tower is one of Istanbul's most iconic landmarks, and climbing to the top gives you one of the best panoramic views in the city. Built in the 14th century by the Genoese, it once watched over the city walls. Now, it's where you go to watch the entire city stretch out in every direction. The narrow spiral staircase, or elevator if you want the easy route, leads to a wraparound balcony where you can spot the minarets of the old city, the Bosphorus cutting through the skyline, and the rooftops of both the European and Asian sides. Come early or late to avoid the biggest lines, especially in high season. The area around the tower, Galata and Beyoğlu, is full of cool cafes, vintage shops, and live music venues. So, after you take in the view, stick around. Galata Tower gives you the photo, but the neighborhood gives you the vibe. Right across from Hagia Sophia, the Blue Mosque stands just as tall in beauty and importance. With its 6 minarets, massive courtyard, and iconic cascading domes, it's one of the most recognizable mosques in the world and one of the most peaceful spots in Istanbul. Inside, it's a sea of blue and white tiles, stained glass windows, and soft carpets. The atmosphere is calm and quiet, especially if you come outside of prayer times. Light filters in through hundreds of windows, giving everything a soft, warm glow. Like the Hagia Sophia Mosque, it's still in use today, so follow the same rules I mentioned. This is a place to slow down, look up, and take it in. A visit to a Turkish hammam isn't just about getting clean. It's a full-on experience, and one of the best ways to slow down in a city that never stops moving. These centuries-old bathhouses mix steam, marble, scrubbing, and total relaxation in a way that feels both ancient and oddly luxurious. You start by sitting in a hot, steamy room to let your pores open up. Then comes the full-body scrub with a rough mitt, followed by a mountain of soap bubbles, maybe even a massage if you want to go all in. You'll leave cleaner than you've ever felt, and totally relaxed. Some of the most famous hammams in Istanbul are historical gems themselves, like Çemberlitaş Hammam, designed by Sinan, or the slightly more tourist-friendly, but very beautiful, Hurrem Sultan Hammam near Hagia Sophia. Don't rush it. This is about slowing down and letting go. When in Istanbul, do as the Ottomans did. Topkapi Palace isn't just a building, it's a whole world. This was the seat of the Ottoman sultans for nearly 400 years, and walking through it feels like stepping behind the curtain of royal life. It's massive, opulent, and packed with stories. You'll explore lush courtyards, glittering tile-covered rooms, and the legendary harem quarters. Totally worth the extra ticket. The views over the Bosphorus are incredible, especially from the imperial terraces. Inside the treasury, you'll find everything from jewel-encrusted daggers to one of the world's largest diamonds, and relics that have spiritual weight for millions. It's a slow wander, not a quick stop. The deeper you go, the more layers you uncover. Power, politics, family, religion, and beauty, all under one roof. Topkapi isn't flashy. It's historical power, quiet and unshakable. Take your time. This place was built to impress, and it still does. Smaller than the Grand Bazaar but just as vibrant, the Spice Bazaar, also called the Egyptian Bazaar, is a feast for the senses. As soon as you step inside, you're hit with the smell of cinnamon, rose, saffron, dried fruits, and fresh ground coffee all at once. It's intense in the best way. The stalls are stacked with pyramids of colorful spices, jars of honey and jams. Turkish delight in every flavor imaginable, teas, nuts, and herbal remedies. Vendors call out with samples and smiles, and bargaining is part of the game, but in a friendly, easygoing way. It's not just for tourists. Locals shop here too, especially for ingredients and gifts during holidays. Step outside and you're right in the heart of Eminönü, with the Galata Bridge and ferry docks just minutes away. Even if you don't buy a thing, the Spice Bazaar is worth a wander. It's warm, chaotic, and full of flavor, literally and figuratively. For one of the most peaceful views in Istanbul, head up to Pierre Loti Hill. Named after a French writer who used to hang out here in the 1800s, it's a quiet, leafy spot with a stunning overlook of the Golden Horn, especially at sunset, when the whole city glows in shades of gold and pink. You can get there by walking through the old Ayıp neighborhood, or by taking the funicular up the hill, a fun little ride in itself. At the top, there's a cafe where you can sip Turkish tea or coffee with a front row seat to the view. It's simple, local, and way less crowded than the city's other scenic spots. You'll see mosques, minarets, rooftops, and the gentle curve of the Golden Horn below. A perfect end to a busy day, and a reminder that Istanbul's beauty is everywhere, even in its softest moments. And that's it for my Istanbul travel guide. Let me know in the comments below which of these 10 things you're most excited to do. Don't forget to like this video and subscribe to my channel. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.